6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. A high-level meeting held in Islamabad today with the Prime Minister and the Chair reviewed matters pertaining to the health sector today. The Foreign Minister has left for the United Kingdom to hold bilateral meetings with the British leadership in London. The Asian Development Bank has expressed interest in providing balance of payment financing to support the government's structural reforms agenda. F-17 Thunder of the Pakistan Air Force has started practice drills in Paris for the 53rd Paris Air Show being held at La Bouche Airport from Monday. In occupied Kashmir, a complete shutdown is being observed in Pulwama today to mourn the killing of 2 youths by the Indian troops. In Yemen, the Saudi-led coalition has targeted military positions, including air defense systems in the Houthi-controlled capital Sana'a. In the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019, the match between Australia and Sri Lanka is underway at the Oval in London, while the second match between Afghanistan and South Africa is in progress at Cardiff. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Task Force on Health was held in Islamabad today. The meeting, chaired by the Prime Minister Imran Khan, discussed matters pertaining to health. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has left for an official visit to the United Kingdom. Talking to media prior to his departure at the Istanbul airport, he said he has a number of scheduled bilateral meetings in London. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said he will meet the British Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt and the Home Secretary Sajid Javed. Other meetings, he said, will be with the British parliamentarians and members of the Pakistani community. The minister also expressed his wish to witness the Pakistan-India cricket match in Manchester tomorrow to encourage the Pakistan team. The Minister for Planning and Development, Makhdoom Khusro Bakhtiar, says 9.51 billion rupees have been allocated under the Public Sector Development Program in the budget for the next fiscal year, including 251 billion rupees for the promotion of public-private partnership in the business activities. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon, he said development of the previously deprived and ignored areas is the main focus of the government. He said a sum of 73 billion rupees has been allocated for development projects in FATA in comparison with 34 billion rupees in the previous budget. The minister said Balochistan has a pivotal role in the development strategy of the incumbent government, and development projects worth 76 billion rupees will be started in various areas of the province. The Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Youth Affairs, Usman Dar, says the commission announced by the Prime Minister will bring forth facts about the 24,000 billion rupees loans obtained during the last 10 years. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said the Prime Minister will not protect any minister, advisor, or official who has harmed the country. To a question, the Special Assistant said the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government depoliticized the government departments, and it also decreased its expenditures by 50 billion rupees. According to a press release issued by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, the figures of the pending cases before the Supreme Judicial Council being quoted by various people in the media are not only erroneous, but also misleading and contrary to the facts. Since the last few days, discussions in the electronic and print media convey an impression that around 350 references are pending with the Supreme Judicial Council. The press release says 426 complaints or references were received by the Supreme Judicial Council. All of them were processed, and after going through various stages of processing, 398 cases have been disposed of, and only 28 cases, including the 2 presidential references, are pending before it. It further clarified that all the cases are in the processing stage and will be disposed of in due course of time. The Asian Development Bank has expressed interest in providing balance of payment financing to support the government's structural reforms agenda. The interest was shown by the Director General Asian Development Bank, Werner Lepage, and the Country Director Asian Development Bank, Chiao Hong Yang, who called on the advisor to the Prime Minister on Finance, Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, in Islamabad today. The budgetary support is estimated to be about $2 billion in the next fiscal year and will broadly cover trade competitiveness, energy sector, and capital markets development. They also discussed matters relating to Asian Development Bank's upcoming operations in Pakistan. The advisor appreciated the visiting Director General for the strong support and reiterated the government's commitment to undertake the much-needed reforms to achieve stability and economic turnaround. The Naran-Chilas Road via Babu Sir Top will be opened for light traffic from tomorrow. The Deputy Commissioner Amir Azam Hamza, told our Gilgit correspondent today that snow has been removed from both the sides. This is Radio Pakistan. PAF's JF-17 Thunder has started its practice drills in Paris for the 53rd Paris Air Show, being held from the 17th to the 23rd of this month at La Bourgeois Airport. The Pakistan Air Force contingent, comprising 3 JF-17 Thunder aircraft, along with the air and ground crew, are in the French capital to participate in the mega event. Pakistan Air Force demo team practice series of aerobatic drills and is fully prepared to woo the spectators in the largest air show of the world. The JF-17 Thunder aerial display is considered to be a major attraction of the show and would provide an excellent opportunity to showcase its cutting-edge capabilities. It would also allow the potential customers to assess its immense potential and help in the promotion in international market. Paris Air Show is the largest aerospace industry exhibition, which is organized by the French Aerospace Industries Association. In occupied Kashmir, a complete shutdown is being observed in Pampura, Avantipura, and other areas of Pulwama district today to mourn the killing of 2 youths by the Indian troops. The youths were martyred by the troops during a cordon and search operation in Brahbadina area of Avantipura yesterday. All shops, business establishments, and educational institutions are closed in Pampur, Avantipura, and many other areas while the traffic is off the road. On the other hand, the occupation authorities continue to suspend train services on the Srinagar-Banihal track on the second successive day today. In Yemen, the Saudi-led coalition has targeted military positions, including air defense systems, in the Houthi-controlled capital, Sana'a. A Saudi-led coalition spokesman said assaults followed a missile attack by the Houthis group on Saudi Arabia's Abha airport on Wednesday, which wounded 26 people. The spokesman said Saudi Arabia's air defense forces also intercepted 5 drones launched by the Houthis at the Abha airport and Khamis Mashhad city. In Syria, 26 soldiers were killed in the ongoing battles in the northern countryside of Hama today. China has expressed its support for Hong Kong's decision to suspend an extradition bill that would allow people to be sent to mainland China to face a trial. China's official news agency Xinhua reported today that Beijing also condemned violent acts in Hong Kong and supported the former British colony's police. And now news about sports. The Speaker National Assembly Asad Qasser has approved Pakistan parliamentary cricket team to take part in the Inter-Parliamentary Cricket World Cup, which will be held in London from the 8th to the 15th of next month. According to a notification, the expenses on the visit will have to be met by the participants themselves, owing to the ongoing austerity drive of the government and Parliament of Pakistan. And now news from the Cricket World Cup. In the ICC World Cup against Sri Lanka at the Oval in London, Australia has set a victory target of 335 runs against Sri Lanka a short while ago. In another match against South Africa at Cardiff, Afghanistan were 33 runs for the loss of no wicket in 5.5 overs a short while ago. Earlier, South Africa won the toss and elected to field first. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, dust, thunder showers, along with rain with gusty winds is expected at isolated places in Sahiwal, Lahore, Bahawalpur, Multan divisions, Islamabad and Kashmir. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. And you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.